Hello and good afternoon from downtown Eustis, Florida. Today we're here to go to Georgefest. This is a whole festivity for George Washington, celebrating everything about him. They have a huge carnival, vendors, band that you can hear off in the distance, and it's happening for quite some time. Georgefest has been happening down here since 1902. It is an amazing celebration that you definitely want to come check out, especially if you want some family fun. Now surprisingly, it's almost 5 p.m. and this place is not busy. I do see one attraction I might want to experience, which is the haunted house right there. But this is really shocking. I think a lot of people are waiting until it gets darker and when all the vendors are out. But everything is open. Now I wanted to walk around and actually check everything out and see what other attractions are here. It's just shocking that it's not busy quite yet. But wow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a wristband or tickets. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Can you say this is a Disney knockoff? Jumbo. Wait, isn't that Dumbo? Like literally, it is almost exactly like Dumbo. The elephants on the ride, not so much. But the painting, I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted. And even Timothy Mouse way up there. Okay, 100%, it is a knockoff Dumbo. Look. There is the original Disney Dumbo right there. I had to show this bench. Look, it says rest your here. I didn't want to say exactly, but you can already see the donkey and what it's implying. They do have a Ferris wheel here. It doesn't say that you're not allowed to ride as a single rider. I'm curious, can we get on it? But there is a sign over there saying no cell phones, hats, sunglasses, and that definitely means cameras too. So I don't think we're gonna be riding that today. They do have alpine bobs right here behind you that you can actually go on and experience or just have a wild time. This one's hilarious. The hurricane, it says caution, puke alert. 6 tickets, but I'm not going to be standing that close. I want to see what it does. And there is a sign, another one, just saying, hey, you're not allowed to have hats, sunglasses, loose articles. So I don't think we're going to be riding this today either. All right, they're starting to go up. It doesn't look that bad so far. All right, they're extending arms. Not terrible. I could probably do this. I don't know how you'd get sick on this one. Maybe spinning around so much? I'm not seeing anything too crazy quite yet. All right, now it makes sense. Why you might get sick on this ride. Spinning and going up and down, those are two things that your stomach is not gonna like, especially after eating some of the carnival food. So far, it looks like all of the crazy rides are on this side. There's even the swings right there behind me. I don't think I'm going to be riding any of these because it definitely says that I can't have any loose articles, cameras, cell phones, the normal, to repeat myself multiple times. But I wanted to try to go on that haunted attraction that was over there at the very beginning. Here's a look of each section. This is more of the extreme rides that they offer here. We have to cross the street to get over to like the Ferris wheel and the Dumbo attraction that they're definitely knocking off from Disney. They have all the vendors like cotton candy, the normal snow cones that you can get right here in the middle. But this is like the kiddie section or the more relaxed area. This is a look of the Dumbo area or the Ferris wheel area that has more of the tame rides. There is one attraction over here that is more extreme than the other ones, and it's off in the distance. I'm gonna see how bad it is. Okay, it's the Super Sizzler, but it's almost like a scrambler. It's where it spins you around really, really fast. I thought it was like lifting off the ground, a lot more extreme, but it's not. This is a classic attraction. They have 2 ticket stands here because I think it's going to get a lot busier later on. They have where you can get the wristbands for $30, which is not terrible. Especially when Amelia gets older, I'm definitely going to be doing that. But I just want 5 tickets for the haunted attraction. But there is a deal where you spend $20 for 20 tickets. Now I know it's only 5 tickets to go on to the like haunted attraction here. I got 10 just in case if I liked it a lot. They also do have carnival games for anybody that likes to get that stuffed animal, especially if you want to win it for your loved one. For anybody that's a big fan of the slides, they do have that here, and it's only 4 tickets. There's a lot of signs saying, hey, you can't have any loose articles. So I'm hoping that I can take my camera and you along with me on the haunted attraction. Alright, I was totally wrong. That whole section that I thought was going to be more like the extreme area, there's 2 attractions over here that are a lot more extreme than any of those way over there. Look at these. It's going to be really hard to hear me, but this is one of them. They're like swing that spins you around. A lot of people are getting on this one. This one is 8 tickets. I don't blame them. I would definitely do this, but I can't take you with me, so there's no point. I want to record everything. Then you have, of course, the Ring of Fire. Alright, I totally did not read that sign correctly behind me. It's not 5, it is 6 tickets. But that's okay. Let's see if we can actually just ride it once, see how it is. If it's really good, then we'll get another single ticket. That's only $1. Not that bad. Here's a look of the outside. I'm gonna get a lot closer and show you some of the paintings on the outside. The first painting that we're looking at is Freddy Krueger himself, a horror icon, right next to all of these skulls and like a Medusa that's coming out of all the skulls. They have a huge werewolf here. It looks like at one point it might have been an animatronic, but it's not anymore. It's kind of funny to see Twilight painted on the side. Isn't he supposed to be really nice and kind of like loving? Right next to this creature coming out of the swamp, and I think way off in the distance you can see the Headless Horseman. I don't see any pumpkin though. On the back, you do have Frankenstein and Dracula. Frankenstein's what got my attention immediately, so I'm gonna jump on and see if I can take you with me. We're sitting in our Doom buggy right now, waiting to go. Sitting in the sun. This actually feels pretty good with some good tunes. We're going into the haunted attraction. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Hey, what's going on? That definitely did not move. That was not scary whatsoever. There's a lot of curtains. And you can see a lot of sunlight. I don't know if that's supposed to be on the ground. The random head. Wait, there's Frankenstein. Alright, so far, this is not so scary. And wait, what is this? That green light really throws it off. I don't know what that was. And a random tombstone. And I think that's it. That was definitely not scary at all. Glad I didn't have that extra ticket. Oh, that's really bright. That's really bright. Because I don't think I'm going to be going on that again. But wow, it was a cool experience. Now the hard part of finding an attraction that only takes 4 tickets. There is one right there that's kind of like a dinosaur that bounces up and down. If Amelia was with me, then she would definitely be doing it, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. Alright, all the attractions that I would ride are 5 or 6 tickets, so I'm probably just going to give these out to any person that I walk by. I don't care. I'll just be like, hey, do you want 4 tickets? I'm not going to use them. That way you can use them on something else that you might enjoy. Now that we've explored everything that the carnival has to offer and went on one attraction, because that's the only one that really interests me, we're gonna head back to Farron Park. That's where all the event is happening, the stage, the band, and even the vendors. Doesn't look like they're set up quite yet, but we're gonna walk over there and see what they're doing so far. Now, quick tip, if you are crossing this major road, make sure you stop, because the traffic sometimes doesn't stop, even though there is a sign saying, hey, you have to stop for pedestrians. They don't listen to that around here. Here's just some of the vendors, and you can see there's no crowd. They're all set up, waiting for people to show up, and even the food trucks over here don't even have a crowd. This is a nice time to be here, and it sounds like they're practicing for the band right now. I was walking by and I had to show this. It says No Lives Matter right here at Amber's. This year, Georgefest is sponsored by so many different people. Sonic, Lowe's, Jeep, Mystic Ice Cream, just to name a few. The one thing everybody is looking forward to this year is the world's largest rubber duck. And they're setting it up right now. It's not inflated quite yet. But wow, this thing is massive. This is the space that they reserved off just for the rubber ducky. Now, I'm not planning on staying for the full event, but the one thing I do really want to see is this inflatable duck. I want to see how big it gets, especially when they inflate it. It's alive! It's alive! They're putting air into it. I don't know how long this is gonna take to inflate.
Do you believe me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me?
So far it's been 1 hour and 20 minutes, and this is how far it's come so far. And finally, after 2 hours of this thing getting inflated, this thing is humongous. It's finally full. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to stand next to it and kind of give you an idea of how big this is.
That I'm a lonely soul. Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me?
And the whole time waiting for this rubber ducky, I ran into Laura. Say hello. Make sure you check her out because her page is really cool too. It's Laura Loves.
Local.
And we ran into the man himself. George, you're here at your own event. And it definitely has gotten busier. Wow, has it changed. But I'm so glad that I came to this event. It is so cool that they do this every year. It's something for the family to enjoy. But if you like today's adventure, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I'll do fun other activities just like this in Eustis, Mount Dora, Tavares, and that's just to name a few. If you like today's adventure, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that notification button to get notified every time I come out with a future episode. Otherwise, I will see you down the road.